doesn't take a fucking scientist to fucking logically understand what I'm saying. The more you put in, the more you get out.
You'll never look like me if that's how you're fucking training. Look a little. You wanna look good? You wanna be big? You gotta live some motherfucking way.
People who train every day don't want to train every day. They are not motivated to train every day. They are something else. Motivation is the wrong word. They are not motivated. They are disciplined. Disciplined.
Oh, my name is Bella Hadid.
Could definitely get used to Austin, Texas. Vibes here are so good and the people are so freaking kind. We woke up at 6 a.m., which is the crack of mother freaking dawn. I put on my workout fit, I did some skincare, and I even made my husband come with me today. I had a Kind bar because I literally cannot go work out without eating. I don't know how people do that. I booked him a class, so I'm like, you don't really have a choice, you're coming. We stretched out, and then we waited outside for my friend Brooke, and then we ran to Barry's, and it was like a mile, so it was a good little pre-warm-up to the workout. By the way, cutest berries I've ever seen. Shout out to today's trainer. It was freaking hard, and I really appreciate that. We got protein smoothies, and then we walked back. I took a shower, and I got into cozies before I get ready for the day.
Don't got a heart, but fuck it, I'm paid. Look, it be the body, you fresh out the cage. I'm still the same for minimum.
Fit XS1 has a built-in virtual spotter such that if and when you reach failure or near failure, you have no concerns over safety because the machine will either instantly deload all of the weight or gradually assist you so you can complete the repetition on your own, but with a little bit of assistance. Here, the user has turned on gradual assist, and this means that once the user is moving slower than 0.1 meters per second, as shown here, then the weight will drop slightly, and then if failure is still present, it will drop weight again until you can complete the rep.
30 degrees for upper chest, 75 degrees for front delts and incline curls.
Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved, don't save her.
Yo, so I know a lot of you people watching this have walked past a machine like this and said, oh, that's cool, but you've just not known how to use it. So today I'm going to show you. So to start things off, you have a lever back here that if you pull, it can determine your height. Now, if you're short, it's going to be all the way up, and if you're extremely tall, it's going to be all the way back. So this pad over here is what you actually rest your feet on. So you can see here, it's on the back of my shoes, which ideally you want it on the back along your ankle line. Just pull this lever up, pull it in a bit closer to you, fit it in, and you can see here, it fits my legs perfectly. There's also another lever right here, which only some machines have it, but it's great to adjust, which determines how much you want your hamstring lengthened. I roll my bum forward until this is able to sit on my quads. What this is going to do is you pull this lever out, you sit it on top of your quads, squeeze your leg in, and lock it back in. What's that going to do is that going to hold you into the machine, because you'd notice if I didn't have this and I tried to pull this weight down, it's not happening. Now, in terms of range of motion, you're basically going to come back down until you can't go no more. You're going to imagine that you're trying to kick yourself in your butt 24/7. This is the fast and contracted part, but on the way up is where you really slow it down and tear the muscle fibers. And then when you're done, all you have to do is pull this lever, bring it off your legs, lock it back in, and off you go to run home. Another thing that would help you tremendously is if you just followed me for more daily gym tips.
You guys might fully hate me after this leg day because you will not be able to sit comfortably on a toilet for 3 days. You guys already know that the key to a really good leg day is mobility. I have a leg day mobility workout up on my Instagram right now, but if you guys want me to post one on here, just let me know. Hair is going up, shirt is getting tucked in. It's when you know shit's getting serious. So we're gonna first start off with Smith machine back squats. We're gonna do 4 sets. The rep range is gonna be varying. We're gonna do 15, 12, 10, 8, increasing our weight each time. So when it comes to squat form, that's gonna vary for everybody depending on your own body and your like physical makeup. For me, I like to go a little bit outside of shoulder width apart and my toes pointed slightly outwards. Make sure you are bracing your core through this entire movement, practicing those bracing breaths. I feel like people really sleep on Smith machine movements, but they are so good. Like, they're so slept on. Okay, our next movement is gonna be heels elevated goblet squats. These suck. We're gonna do 4 sets of 10. This is like the core and quad workout of your life. So you're gonna have your heels elevated on a plate. I chose a 25-pound plate here, and I'm starting off with 35s just to warm up with. Now I'm gonna tell you with goblet squats, you can do way more weight than you think you can. So take your usual weight, add 10, and get to work. Really, all you wanna do here is brace your core this entire movement and slow your tempo down. Get that full stretch and squeeze with your quads. Make sure your core is tight and your spine is aligned. Really use those heels to push off. Ground your toes. Okay, our next exercise is gonna be a compound set. A compound set is the same thing as a superset, but with a compound set, you're targeting the same muscle groups. With a superset, you're targeting opposite muscle groups, but people use it interchangeably. We're gonna be using an angled leg press machine. If your gym doesn't have this, a regular leg press machine works just fine. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of 10, and we're gonna compound set sumo stance leg press with regular stance leg press. For sumo stance, your feet are going to be wide and toes are going to be pointed out. Really slow that movement down and really focus on lengthening your quads. We're gonna go straight into regular stance, which is feet shoulder width apart and toes slightly pointed outwards. You guys should be hating me by now. Now I'm gonna warn you, this next exercise is not fun at all. It's really difficult. You're gonna have to push yourself. It's the same level as Bulgarian split squats for me. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of 10 each leg, single leg step up. So a lot of people use their back leg to boost themselves up. That defeats the entire purpose of really isolating our legs and our quads here. I'm gonna shift my chest a little bit forward, and I'm going to use my entire left leg to bring me all the way up here. Tighten our core the entire time. Slowly come back down.